Welcome back to Let's Play Risk of Rain. I'm Brickroad, and this is my co-host, Ice Cold Delicious Pepsi. Say hello, Pepsi. It's the most glorious sound in the world. And delicious. Pepsi's not going to be quite as ice cold or delicious by the time I'm done with this run, I'm sure, because today's run, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in the achievements here. Just a couple really, really obnoxious ones that we're going to have to get. This is the one I want to try for today. Stay above 70% health for 25 minutes. And I've since learned that this has to be the first 25 minutes of gameplay. So we're going to select Handy. What do I want here? Kin is probably the real safe way to do this. Gosh, that makes for a boring run. So we could keep rolling Kin until we just get something silly like Lemurians, and then it'll be a real easy run. We want to turn glass off, so we have more health. We're going to keep Sacrifice on, I think. Yeah, so we can get extra items, because we're going to stay on the first stage for a long time. We'll keep Command on, and yeah, I think I want to do Kin for this run, just to get this, just to knock this out of the way. We got crabs. Well, alright. Crabs might be okay. Crabs are, they can be pretty easy to dodge. We gotta stay above 70% health for 25 minutes. So we're basically just gonna stay on this first level for 25 minutes. Well, we think we already botched it. I think I already messed it up there. That's fine. We can just go ahead and retry. I kind of want Lemurians, honestly. Should we try it with golems? I guess we try it with golems, right? Let's just go find a nice kill floor. What I'm going to do, basically, is just stock up on healing items and try to stay at high healing as long as I possibly can. Whatever items we happen to get in 25 minutes... we'll just take, but eventually we are going to start seeing elites. I don't know why I've decided, like, it's okay to turn on Kin to make this easier, but it's not okay to take it down off of Monsoon difficulty. I don't know. I don't know how my brain works. We already took a hit there. You know what? I think we are going to want Lemurians. I think we are going to want... definitely not jellies. Definitely 100% not jellies. Ugh. Oh, that's awful. No, thank you. Nope. What did I just say? What did I just say about jellies? You pretty much, with Hand D, you kind of have to take damage against jellies. Definitely not wisps, either. I'm wondering, like, glass on or off? Because here's the benefits. Glass on, I kill monsters much faster and get more items, but one single hit will invalidate the run, whereas with glass turned off, it takes a lot longer to kill monsters, but one mistake isn't necessarily run over. After I gain a few levels and get a few healing items, keeping above 70% health ought to be okay. I don't even know what 70% of 120 health even is, because I can't math. My goodness. Let's see here. Is it 84 health is what calc.exe says? So if I take damage and don't drop below 84 health, I know I'm okay. But my health is going to change at each level up. So who knows? I'm just going to keep punching this crab. It doesn't have a face, really. Alright, so that was 94 health, so I think I'm okay here. As long as I stay above 84 health, I think I'm fine. I went right to 84 there. And then I went to 70. Alright, so I need to play around and kind of get a feeling for Handy's punches and how long it's going to take and how much I need to dodge. Because I need to settle in for 25 minutes, which means I need to kind of get into a mindless groove of killing monsters for 25 minutes. And Handy is not my best character. With Lemurians, I kind of know the rhythm already. I just punch, jump, punch, and when they do hit me, they don't do that much damage. There's my level up, so I'm at 164 health now. I'll try to only throw healing drones when I need the healing, but I will try to stay at full health for as long as I can. This is one of the more obnoxious Chivos. These guys here I don't think can hit me. Oh, unless I punch them like that, and they all fall down the hole. Well, that's not very helpful. Maybe this isn't the best kill floor to do this on. Yeah, because I'm just popping them up in the air. We do need him to drop items, too. Let's go ahead and overclock down here. Put the hammer down on these nerds. So I've got 10 drones. It should be pretty easy to stay at full health from here. But all the items I get, at least for the first 25 minutes of the run, I'm going to just take different kinds of healing items. Make sure that I stay... I want health back on ticks. I want health back... Alright, this is my first item. We're going to take... You know what? I think the first item I'm going to take is a bustling fungus. So I can get my health back outside of combat real easily. And we'll just take all healing items for a minute. You know what I mean? I'm going to want like a soldier's syringe and goat hooves and stuff eventually, but... Send some drones out whenever I do take some damage. And we gotta settle in for 23 more minutes of this, guys. I don't like how they all fall down into the pit whenever I punch them like that. But these are the best game flags I could think to do this run on and be completely successful at it. So if I do take damage, I can just stand still for a second. The bustling fungus will have my back. That's my plan here. But I also do want to have... there's items to heal on hit. There's items to heal when you take damage. There's items that heal when... Just raise your passive regeneration. And all of those are going to have their place in this run. And we've already got our first elite here. Let's just... Can I kill him with 10? No, I guess I can't. I do want to take him down, though, as fast as possible. So let's overclock. Drop the hammer. Boom. Okay, so I'm at the point now where, like, taking a little bit of damage from Lemurians is okay. And I think what we're going to take now is a first aid kit. Once I can... Oh, is that a... That's a missile elite. Oh, dang it. It's going to be really difficult to get monsters from downstairs, isn't it? I'm not going to be able to get those items, at least for a minute. Oh, I've got overclock. Oh, that's too much damage. That's too much damage. Alright. Alright. That's not going to work. Well, I think we're going to have to do the unthinkable and just take it down to Rainstorm difficulty. Because the inclusion of all those elites is going to be what really kills me. It's as soon as we start seeing blue or orange elites. Why did I pick Acrid? I don't want Acrid. Yeah, as soon as we see blue or orange elites, like, that's the end of the run, because a couple ticks of those damage, it takes so long to kill anything. The only thing I know that we can do to combat that would... Well, I guess if we get a tier 3 item, we can take an amazing attack item at first. Instead of a healing item. There's not a lot of healing in tier 3 anyway. Enough syringes to make my punching really, really good would be nice too, but... Unfortunately, there's just not a really exciting way to get this achievement. It's just a matter of grind it out, nerd. Grind it out on these Lemurians. If I get really lucky when we get to level 3, my level 3 will be underwater, and we're going to take our Bustling Fungus here. And my enemy for level 3 will be Whorls, and I can drown a bunch of Whorls. Handy's really good at drowning Whorls. And that's another achievement that's kind of just really, you gotta just grind it out, man. There's not a lot you can do with it. So on Rainstorm, we'll get fewer elites, and we will get them later in the run. Okay, I think I want to take a first aid kit here. Just want to kill all these guys to give me a chance to open this up. There we go. So that delayed heal will give me a kickstart on getting my health back after I do take a hit. I could just play more hit and run and just use the hammer more than I have been, maybe. And I think now we take Mysterious Vial. And that should be pretty much all the healing we need from our Tier 1. Obviously, Tier 2, we take Infusion first, because that raises our max health. But also stuff like the Leeching Seed. Oh, Monster Tooth, I guess. Heal on Kill. That's going to be less useful. Maybe it'll be useful more later on when we get more monsters. Because we will start seeing elites within the first 25 minutes of this run, I'm sure. So we are going to have to take attack items eventually. And maybe the heal on kill will be useful. But the Leeching Seed, the heal on hit, is going to be instrumental to this challenge, I believe. Yeah, there's an elite already. I've never really used Handy's Overclock much, this ability, because typically a Handy run I take attack items as early as I can, and I'm not ever relying on his just base attacks, but maybe Overclock is the way to deal with these elites. Maybe I need to be focusing more on staying overclocked for longer periods of time. Do I want to take a Monster Tooth here? No, I want to take a Soldier's Syringe, I think. I want those punches to be very fast. Very, very fast. I don't care much about move speed for Handy. And typically, I always say the best survival in Risk of Rain is mobility, especially verticality. You get that double jump out. But in level with just Lemurians, it's not going to be as important as just the basic healing stuff. Might take another Soldier's Syringe. Oh, this guy's exploding. I don't like that. Okay, he's dead now. Good. We got the electric guy here. So get zapped once. Heal from that. Let's go ahead and... so many Lemurians. I didn't get zapped that time. That's good. Alright, overclock. Okay, let's very quickly take... oh, I didn't have time to take a second syringe there. Yeah, that overclock is... I've been really undervaluing that in Handy runs. I think. It does have a long cooldown, But it is very helpful for taking down, especially when the elite mobs pop out. And then once we stack it with a few soldier syringes, the punches will fly, my pretties. They will fly indeed. The big problem with AMD that I have relying on these punches for damage is... like, the punch pushes the enemy out of the range of your next punch. But even the little bit of healing items that I've taken is being very, very helpful. Okay, smash those nerds. I mean, I've got to say, I'm holding my own down here. We're not even halfway there, though. I think what I ought to do is crit glasses, alternate crit glasses and syringes. What do you think about that? Because these punches, killing quickly is going to become more and more important as we go. Oh, there were 2 syringes in that stack. We're stacking them up today. Nice. Alright, yeah, we'll alternate like this. Maybe a crowbar for the big first hit as well. Oh yeah, I'm already feeling those syringes. Those are already feeling real nice. Already feeling real nice. Yeah, let's take a crowbar, because crowbar deals extra damage to enemies that are at full health, so the first punch or first hammer or whatever I'm using will do extra damage. And I think that'll... just finding a time to get these boxes is turning into an issue. Lemurians, leave me alone for a second. There's my use item. Maybe I take a good attack item for the use item. Okay, what I need to do... well... yeah, you know what? A good attack item for the use item would be nice. Because then I could just, like, clear this down here whenever I need to open boxes. I can also drop a war banner down here if I want to. Alright, let's very quickly grab the missiles. Oh, taking damage. That's not good. I didn't see that guy there. I didn't see that I had company. Alright, let's very quickly take a crowbar. Okay. Oh, maybe a Salmarang would have been better as a use item, because that would have cleared on just this little shelf down here that I've picked from my kill floor. Oh well, the road's not taken, right? Okay, what do I want? I'm just getting all tier 1s, but tier 1s are really good, so that's fine, I suppose. Let's go ahead and grab... I didn't want a monster tooth there, I wanted the crit glasses. I mean, the on-kill heal might help just do some residual, whatever residual damage I take from blue or red elites, from their either electrifying or floor setting ablaze abilities. Keep walking into my fists. You love it. I know you love it. Okay, I want syringes here. Barbed wire is excellent for Handy as well because of all his melee attacks. But I think I want to max out that crit first before I take any other attack items on tier 1. The healing is great. Our healing is fantastic. We have all the healing we could want for the rest of this challenge, I think. Even though we're still not quite halfway there. Even without overclock, my punches are real fast now. That's excellent. Alright, let's go up to 10 crit classes next on our tier 1s. We still haven't seen a tier 2. I might just take attack items for tier 2. I'm going to take a Leeching Seed as my first tier 2, just for the healing. Ooh, I got my buttons mixed up there. I used a drone when I wanted to use a hammer. No fair. This is real nice right here. My punches are about as fast now as they would have been using an overclock at the start of a run. It's amazing. I do like it a lot. Okay. I think we'll just go ahead and settle in. I think we're going to have this on lockdown. We've got to do another 12 minutes. We're not going to see any major surprises. There are quite a lot of elites stacking up here. I think I will overclock these guys. I'm going to throw out just a bunch of drones. There we go. Get on the other side of them. This is a much better just wall to put up than the Enforcer's Shield ever was. Look at this mess. They can't get through here. They're just throwing themselves against a wall of punch. Like the violent kind of punch, not like it's in a big bowl with a ladle in it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, some auxiliary attack items would be real nice right about now. I don't think we're gonna have any health concerns. I think all of our health concerns are alleviated just with the first couple health items we got, and then just Handy's innate healing ability. And then, of course, being on Kin, not having to worry about actual attacks coming from all directions, definitely helps. Like, 'cause I know I've criticized Handy's playstyle a little bit in previous videos in this series, and like you're looking at this now and thinking, Handy looks great, Brickroad, what are you talking about? Like, well, you got to remember, I've got Kin turned on. I've only got the single easiest type of monster to possibly fight in the game. And the only danger they can do is when their elite forms come at me. I got people coming in behind me now. I do want to get my next Lensmaker's glasses. We're up to 6. We can go up to 10. I believe is when diminishing turns robs you of any further effectiveness out of the Lensmaker's glasses. Eventually, these missiles are going to kill the guys up on the top shelf there, and I'm going to have to go up and get boxes from there as well. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's no bridges in this level. The bridges are all in the snow level version of World 3. Yeah, just throw yourselves against the wall of punch. Just keep walking into it. Come on, nerds. You know, I got a faster wall of punch, too. Actually, I can't perceive much difference now with or without overclock, to be honest. And yeah, keeping glass off. Unless you get a really lucky immediate infusion followed by a couple lucky minutes of not taking any damage, having glass off is the way to do this, because they just can't do enough damage in one hit to lower me at all, to bring me down below 70. And I'm not giving them the chance to do more than one hit. Like, whatever they can do with their one hit is fine, but then all my other healing kicks in. We got 10 more minutes of this, guys. Don't worry. 10 more minutes. And we'll be done with this mess. I probably should take the Samarang. I'm really feeling the Samarang now because, okay, I dipped a little low there. Look, I went down to like 90% health there. I am starting to see bigger hits from them because they are starting to be higher level Lemurians. When one of those elites gets a good whack on me. When one of them actually slips through the wall of fist, or comes in behind me because I can only put the wall up on one side. Okay, there's some more glasses. Beautiful. Also, very rarely, but sometimes it does happen, you can see it, my hammer will launch a Lemurian up over my head and he'll land behind me. In a place where he can more easily attack me from behind. Okay, we're starting to stack up quite a lot of elites now. Still not super scared, though. When they spawn right on top of me, that seems to be, that's less fun for me. That's the only thing I'm really concerned about, is if multiple elites spawn right on top of my hitbox and both hit me at the same time before I have a chance for any of my healing to kick in, that could be very problematic for me. Let's throw out some drones there because I had to jump through some fire. I haven't seen any tier 2s or tier 3s yet. None. Yeah, those critical hits are real nice. Tier 2, I can grab also the Harvester Scythe, which heals on critical hit. If I get a tier 2, maybe that's what I'll go for first instead of a Leeching Seed, because I think the healing of the Harvester Scythe is probably higher than the Leeching Seed, and I'm almost at maximum crits. I've almost got 100% critical hits here. Look at all those nerds upstairs. The little tick of damage that I take from the electric elites once in a while. On glass, I think that would be enough to lower me below 70, below that threshold. Also, with glass turned on, you would never have the opportunity to put up this super fun punch wall. Because you're just doing too much damage. They would die in 1 or 2 punches. Whoa, okay, that was kind of a big hit. I mean, if we get a tier 3, we take the Brilliant Behemoth, right? Is that what we take? Make all the punches explode? And that seems only reasonable. Okay, I thought I was going to take extra damage there, but no. Got right over that guy. Getting, it looks like 83 hit points back per drone, is what it looks like now. I need 2 more glasses. I need some tier 2s, man. That would really liven this mess up. We got about 5 more minutes of this. I probably should have turned on Artifact of Origin. Well, I don't know. His Majesty can get real trolly with the damage sometimes. I have no idea where the Twalaporter is on this level either. Not even the foggiest hint. As long as nobody spawns in behind me, I think I'm pretty safe here. Unless I see missile elites. I've been keeping my eyes open, but I haven't seen any. It's kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes at a glance. The difference between a red elite that lights the floor on fire and is relatively safe from a long distance, and the orange elite, which are missile elites, which are very dangerous at long distance. For a long time, that was one of the biggest problems I had with the game, with my playstyle. was learning to tell at a glance the difference between a red and an orange elite. That took a lot of... Because getting that wrong can be a run-ending mistake. If you look at a guy and say, oh, it's a red elite, that's fine. Nope, it's an orange elite, and now suddenly here's the missiles. But I haven't seen any orange ones yet. I am going to keep the missiles as my use item. The Somerang's more useful in this specific case, but we are going to be out of this level in about 4 minutes here. Well, I'll be able to go get the teleporter in 4 minutes. We're not going to be able to actually leave for another 2 minutes after that. And this should be my last set of glasses, right? Can I get overclocked? There it is. Actually, placing a war banner down here might have been nice. How quick can I grab these glasses? Nice and quick. Didn't even take any damage there. I think we got this in the bag. I don't foresee any difficulties in the next 2 minutes. Even without any tier 2 healing. Even without any of that. What do I want next? Maybe we start... Oh, no. That was a lot of damage. Not gonna lie, that got a little scary there. I might could just put my back right to that bounce pad over there. Then anybody who comes in behind me hits the bounce pad. I didn't think about that until just now, though. I think we start stacking barbed wire, actually. Is what we do here. We start stacking the barbed wire. That was the wrong button, Brickroad. Okay. I gotta pay attention here, because they are starting to get more damaging. A couple of those attacks right in a row could very easily put me under 70. My healing's pretty good, but it's not... I also have a lot of hit points, though. See, I popped a yellow elite up over my head there. And I had to bail out of that situation. Not ideal. Put my back right here. Anybody who spawns in right behind me gets popped up on the bounce pad. Ooh. That guy decided to interrupt me while I was trying to pick my item. That's kind of rude. Extremely rude, actually. Okay, now they're basically just all elites from here on out, it looks like. The blue elite damage is also pretty real now. We've got 30 more seconds to go. This is going really well, though. I might just stand right here until the timer pops down. Nice and safe. There it is. Beautiful. Alright, let's grab barbed wire from these chests here. Got a nice big barbed wire field. Alright, now we need to go find the teleporter. And we'll see if we can get to level 3 and get some whirls happening. would be very nice. Look at all these guys spawned in right there. Made it to insane difficulty. Oh, is my teleporter not going to be up here? It's not. I got to take some goat hooves too, just for the sake of not being super slow. Not a single tier 2 in 25 minutes. That's a little crazy. Fireman's boots would be really nice too, honestly. Set the ground on fire. Anybody chasing me takes damage. Part of me wants to not take any speed items, just have like a crazy slow tank handy for this run that if you try to get close to him, he just murders you with a bunch of passive attacks, but slow just throws a big crimp in your plans. I gotta go up top now. I should have checked to see what other items I could grab with command, just for the sake of completion. Which ones do I still need? 65 damage per barbed wire tick. But I mean, enemies are going to have so much health that killing quickly... Here we go. Here's my teleporter. And of course we're not going to get a boss because we are on Kin, so... And I don't have to play super safe anymore because... we got the Chivo, so now we can go lower on health if we want. There's a tier 3. Oh, what do I want for my tier 3? I mean, do we go with the Brilliant Behemoth and get a bunch of explodey punches? Like, I'm not even moving. Maybe Fireman's Boots wouldn't even be very fun for this build, I don't think, actually. What would help in this particular build from tier 3? The Brilliant Behemoth would be fun. I think we gotta go with the Behemoth. I really do. I think that's gonna be the way of it. Let's not... Here, let's actually kill over here for a minute so we don't stack a whole bunch of stupid boxes up there. I enjoy this a lot. They can't attack me from across this little gap, but I can sure hit them. Enjoy the wall of punch. Alright, took us a few tries, but we finally got into a handy build that is actually going to be fun to play. It's going to depend a lot on what kind of monsters we get, though. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of goat hooves here. Get a little bit faster. And... yeah, I think we got to go with the Behemoth, right? Definitely had to go with the Behemoth. Ooh, I think there's a tier 2 in there somewhere. There's a use item. Let's grab all goat hooves. Yeah, I think I see a few pixels of a tier 2 on the very edge of that giant stack of boxes. See if I can sneak in here and take just that one box. It is a tier 2. But I got a tier 1 chest overlaid on top of it. What do I want for my tier 2? We want the Harvester Scythe, right? That's this here. I've also got Head Stompers, though. You know what? I'm going to take some more Harvester Scythes and Head Stompers. I don't know how those stack, but Head Stompers are fun, man. For a handy build like this. We get some verticality. We just land on some nerds, get a barbed wire tick, and just start throwing out explodey punches. Listen, maybe this started as the most boring possible run with 25 minutes of grinding on Lemurians, but I think we'll end on a positive note with exploding, healing, critical hit punches constantly. Or maybe Providence will kill me with skulls because I'll be standing in one place and then skulls will just appear on top of me and I'll die. That'll be fun too, though. I just want to see how much health I'm getting back per punch. 10 per punch, it looks like. Plus my drone situation here. Fair enough. There's my teleporter. I think I actually just want to wait out the 90 seconds. Let all those guys stack up below me and then drop onto them with head stompers. I mean, that's going to stack up all of my boxes, but whatever. It also gives me a chance to get reacquainted with my co-host here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty big stack of wisps there. I think what we do is we start the hammer in midair when we drop. So the hammer hits as soon as I land, so they take head stomper and hammer damage at the same time. Here, I'll throw some missiles down there. We're going to need to get some on-kill items as well. They're all stacked up on top of the teleporter too, though. That's gonna be disastrous if I... Whoa! I didn't mean to do that. I can lure them to the side and kill them to the side of the teleporter. The problem is the box to open up, or the button to open up boxes that drop so I can select my item, is the same button that activates the teleporter. So what I'm gonna have to do is throw some more missiles down there, just for funsies. Just like that, and then we're going to do this. I don't think they can actually get me from there. And just murder all of them. These are all tier 1s that I got here. Looks like I got all tier 1s. What do I want? I can go more barbed wire. I can go bitter head stompers. I don't know. Any of these could be real fun, actually. What I'm gonna take, I think. You know what? Let's just be stupid about this. Let's get barbed wire off the screen. Why not? Well, we got the level we need, but not the enemy we need. As far as easily drowning whorls, so... I mean, imps aren't even a fun enemy. I don't have a nice place to just hang out while they all stack up either. Have wall of explodey punch. There you go. You know. We got a missile elite up top. That's not good for me. He does not seem to be very interested in firing that much. But he's up there. I think we're going to have to take him out first. Their missiles really hurt, but I got so many little healing drones. Alright, he's dead. I'm getting back 66 health per healing drone. That's about 660 health if I fire off all 10. If I can kill 10 monsters to get them. Because you get 1 healing drone per monster you kill. And the big issue with Hand D is if you get mobbed too early in a level where you can't stand your ground and kill monsters fast enough, you can't get those healing drones out and you can't get the Hand D machine going. Which makes things very, very tricky sometimes. But today, with Kin turned on, we're not having any of those issues whatsoever. Got another tier 2 here. Of course they put the use item on top. I have no idea what I'm selecting. What do I need here? Hopo Feather. Oh, Frost Relic won't help against Providence, though. Is this my Hopo Feather here? I can't tell what I'm on here. I can't tell which selection box is which. Okay, we're in the top left on both. Hopo Feather should be right here. Okay, good. So now I can head stomp with a double jump. I have all the missiles. Enjoy. Oh man, my missiles just aren't doing enough damage. I think I've got all the mobility I really want for this build. Maybe leeching seeds and more harvester scythes would be nice. We can't get the cremator because we're going to get all of these charge and bison in this level. Which might actually kill me, because while I'm fighting the bison, some can spawn outside of my hit range. And if a bunch of them hit me at once, that could be it. Don't know. I actually don't care if I die in this run, because I got the achievement I was trying to get, so... If I die, who cares? Don't actually need to kill Providence in order to save that achievement. It gets saved whether I win or lose. So I really can't lose. The only way I could have lost is if I had played for 25 minutes and then not gotten the achievements. Wall of Punch is still pretty good. But you see what I mean is I can't get my... Yeah, right there, I didn't have enough... I got mobbed too early and could not get my healing drones out. And then that blue elite, all of the electricity ticks of damage, they were too much for me. So even though Handy has a lot of health, actually regaining it all can be tricky sometimes. This situation here seems to be working for me, so we'll just sit here and do this, and every time I kill one, I'll throw up the drone and get some more healing, and it'll be great. If we get some more tier 2s, I'll grab a leeching seed, which will help quite a bit too. Actually, I don't know if it'll be better to take the leeching seed or just keep stacking harvester scythes. Harvester scythe or leeching seed hits heals on every hit you deal for whole points of healing. Harvester scythe does the same thing, but only for critical hits. But every hit that I do is a critical hit, so the increased healing from the harvester scythe is probably worth the lower proc chance because I don't have a lower proc chance. I've got a 100% chance of healing with a harvester scythe. Yeah, see, I need to put my back to something, but there's nothing to put my back to here. That blue elite was doing all that damage to me. Let's take another bustling fungus, just for a moment. Just for a moment. Just to heal back up here. And I'll confer with my co-hosts. Very good. Yeah, blue elites can be pretty scary with a build like this, because you've got to stay in one place to put your damage down. And elites just do extra damage anyway, though. Like, you'd be like, oh, I can survive these hits, no problem. But then the elite version of that same monster's hit is like, oh, where'd all that damage come from? I really thought I could just punch him from there. Alright, what am I taking here? I think we should take... Let's grab a couple more mysterious vials from tier 1s. That's just passive health regeneration. It's always on. We don't have to do anything special to make that work. Yeah, see, a whole bunch of them just tackled me all at once right there. That's where all that damage came from. We'll get some more vials, it'll be wonderful. Alright, where are we going for? Oh, I guess we're going to the temple now. Watch, it's going to give me bugs, and the bugs are going to just kill me, the death of 1,000 little pokes. No, we got Temple Guardians, actually. So, the death of 1,000 little explodey yellow balls. Although we're on Rainstorm, so we'll be able to see when the balls are coming, even before they fire them, basically. Which is an effect I don't think they should change on difficulty level. On Monsoon, you don't get to see where the little balls are going to explode. Whereas on lower difficulty levels, you do. That missile elite, though. No good. That could be another issue with Hand D, is when you're trying to kill monsters and you end up pushing them away from you outside of the range of your attack. It's just a difficulty you have to deal with this character. Yeah, that missile elite I'm not happy about. He's going to be real tricky to deal with. I kind of have to punch and then jump after them is what I'm having to settle into here. Missile elite up there is behaving. Oh, no, never mind, there's a missile. I was gonna say, he hasn't done any damage in a little while. I wonder if he's feeling okay. I don't think I've actually seen a kin level with all temple guards before. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, little explodey balls are flying everywhere. And Handy's got to stand still sometimes for his attacks. So, can they even fire up towards me? The missile elite certainly can. So we're going to kill like this. We're going to get the hammer back. Head stompers and hammers, how we're going to deal with this missile elite. And missiles of our own, naturally. Most of which went up top for some reason. But yeah, they're going to fire the little yellow balls at me while I'm on the rope. I can't get any tier 2s though. Like, 1 is all I get. What am I going for here? Let's actually grab a bunch of mortars. Mortars will be helpful against Providence. Because we'll punch him in the face, and then a mortar might fire out and hit him, and that'll be fun. Can we just punch you off this stupid ledge here? That works too. Hey, there's a tier 2. Where's my leeching seed at? How much am I getting per hit now? 2 from the leeching seed, 10 from the harvester side. So I think if you've got your full crit, harvester sides are just strictly better than leeching seeds, unless diminishing returns kicks in. I don't know why I fired all these missiles at this guy. Long detour downstairs. This is the slow Handy run. This is how Handy is meant to be played. Just low and slow, like frying bacon. You know what I mean? There's another tier 2. There's another tier 2. Okay. Let's see. Tough times, maybe? Let's get a Guardian's Heart. And start stacking missiles, I guess. I don't want to take the Frost Relic or the Charge Field, because I'm really thinking about Providence. Charge Field and Frost Relic don't do anything against Providence because he doesn't summon adds. At certain points in the fight, other monsters spawn into the room, but they don't last long enough. They're not a big enough part of the fight. Alright, moving on to the Contact Light. We're going to need all the advantages we can take to fight Providence. So we're going to be looking for keycards. Speak of the Devil. And it looks like we got Claymen to hang out with today. Already got a missile friend happening. And we're dead. You know what? That's for the best. That's for the best because now I don't have to fight Providence on this run. Hey, you know what? We got the achievement we're looking for. I don't think we got any new items in this run. I don't think we saw... We definitely didn't get any monster logs, but we did get the one achievement we were looking for with Handy. We got it. That's all that matters. That's literally all that matters. 84.9%. See you guys in the next episode.